What's good? It's your boy Czar, All Rights Reserved, coming to holla at y'all. Greatest nation since United Nations. First off, I want to say shout out to all the sponsors and supporters, everybody that's there for us on all the social media levels. You're much appreciated. Shout out everybody that reached out. I'm going to be doing interviews just right now. I got to finish up on my couple series I got going, getting a perspective in, more information around it. So I know the right people I'm going to be questioning, right people I'm going to bring up. All the things that go with production of any series or any type of show. But the thing I admire most is everybody that leaves those comments to uplift what we bring here. All of you who leave those comments hating us, because it makes us stronger. I want to give a big shout out to Queen Prodigy and Chris A for rocking with the series as long as they did, never turning back, never turning tail. No matter all the criticism and everything you guys received, you stayed focused on the mission and focused on the ideology we brought forward. And that made us stronger. Now okay, first off, I know you're just like, why is he talking to us, not bringing a video? I got it ready, trust me. But I want to say this too. Everything we did here, see it like Ripley's Believe It or Not. It was up to you. Do you believe it or don't you? I don't hate no one for their opinion. I just know what I presented and what I present. And I want you guys to do research on your own still. Come back and let me know what you think. Let me know, do you think it was crazy or do you believe after looking through the different receipts you find out there? The one thing I never understood, he was such a good friend for everybody, did so much for all of you. What does a little bit of money matter to a person that's trustworthy forever? What does it mean? There's no amount in the world you can place on somebody who's loyally in it, getting money with you. Never understood. Now, allegedly, somebody has resurfaced to research the Jocelyn Flores case to the point that they're pulling leads. Now, of course, I'm getting talked to about this stuff, but did I decide to do my thing on it? I don't know yet. I've already done so much about that in the midst of it. But this time, they're coming with different info and angles. So I got to see where that's going. That's why I have not released nothing yet, because I got to make sure this stuff makes sense to the timeline and different things I have. So it's about patience. Patiently putting in work. That's what I was doing over here all along. So my thing is, I understand that certain people want me to say certain things, and you're welcome in the comments to leave your comments. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, but you're welcome to leave your comments and say it. Whatever you think I should have said or whatever you feel, you're more than welcome to do that. I just kept it kosher, no pun intended, because I had to figure out some things around the mix. So there's more info pouring in. And I'm going to just say this real quick, man. Genesis, I don't know why you sent messages like that to people. Like, I'm talking to you on a humanly level. I don't know why you sent messages like that to people. What did you gain? What was the criticism of them for? Your focus should be on taking care of Gekum, right? Why did you say these things? Like, and it's crazy because even if I didn't know it was you, the tone is so similar in all of these things. It's like, if this isn't by the same person, these two work on their disses together. Like, they have a routine, a comedy show where they're just dissing together or practicing how to diss people. It's so crazy, man. I just don't understand. So even though you get in a position where financially you never have to worry, you still find things to come at others about. Even, let's say, let me use an example. Say I was out and a girl walked up to me like, I have X's baby. Why would that make me want to fight to cover it up? What, especially if you didn't know this girl, what type of anger or anguish do I hold towards him? And the only thing I keep coming back to is money must be the motive. There's no other reason I would be so paranoid over other women saying, oh, I got his baby. Doesn't mean it's true. I don't get it. I exposed a girl who was lying about it. So what are you really trying to prove? Like, and let me just, does Cleo read your messages? Business wise, this is not where you need to be. Especially not if you want to have starring roles in movies, have roles meeting people of power to possibly build up your own empire. Really? Why? If you reached a certain stature, why are you going to be fighting back and forth with people who don't have half the worth you now have? I don't understand it. What level of pride could that amount to? You're still you at the end of the day. You still got the kid that everybody is cheering for. What are you doing all that for? I hope these are old messages. That's all I can say. This is ridiculous. You don't have to do all that. I don't know how long you were around him, but what was the main thing you noticed that he started doing and what made him shine brighter? Change. He started changing who he hung out with, changing what he talked about, changing his aim to do better things for misfortunate kids. You don't see the progression? What made him a better person that is to be remembered truly in history? It's not the music alone. It's the character that evolved, the place from which he came and where he was headed. Honestly, alone for that, I see somebody hating him. Just because he was doing that. I can see so many different people that hated that. Yet he fought and rose above. Enough to the point he thought of his family being well off. Do you know how many of these young cats out here get this deal money and they have nothing for their family, left nothing for their family? Have nothing, left nothing. This is the realest I'm gonna kick it, man. No, I didn't know him personally. No, I didn't know everything about him, and we don't know everything about anyone anyway. Point blank, period. Regardless of what he did earlier in his life, his latter life, he did different. He stayed doing different and didn't switch up on himself. Did different, made different, created different, helped others that their life would change and they'll never have to look back on what they were. This is the type of friend everyone needs around them. So my question is, does it really matter if I was there first? If I'm the only one? What does that matter when teaching those kids about the legacy left behind is the most important factor? What's more important than that? Raising your son to become different and do the things that he should have been doing from the start, from a father's perspective that can't be told to him because he's not around to tell it to him. Right? That's the one thing I don't get. This is the most pressing time to do different like that. And I hope all of them are doing different. We got these receipts I got to page through. I'm going to keep going and get back to y'all. I just wanted to come to you on this midday, not to make you think I'm not releasing stuff on purpose, but when you're busy, you're busy. But I'm going to always stop by and have something nice for y'all. As a nice clue, from start to finish of this series, go through and look at the comments. I want to see who sees what I see. Read the comments as you're going through. I want you to see something. Let's see if you see what I see. All rights reserved.